You check your investment app. $1,002,347. 7 figures. You stare at it for a second, waiting to feel different, waiting to feel secure, powerful, made. And then your brain goes, okay, but the mortgage is $3,200 a month, property taxes are insane, college is coming, healthcare is ridiculous. Is this actually enough? If that's you, yeah, that's not weakness. That's modern money psychology. Hey guys, my name's Zach, and I literally can't stop obsessing over how psychology and inflation are quietly rewiring our definition of wealth. If you're someone who feels like you're doing well on paper but still feel behind in real life, smash that subscribe button right now and give this video a thumbs up if it ends up helping you fix your money game. Look, we were sold a lie. For decades, millionaire meant yachts, mansions, never working again. But here's a hard stat. According to inflation data tracked by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, $1 million in 1990 would need to be roughly $2.3 million today to have the same purchasing power. So when your brain hears millionaire, it's picturing a 1990 lifestyle with 2026 prices. That mismatch alone creates disappointment. But this is where it gets really interesting. It's not just inflation, it's comparison. A 2023 survey by Charles Schwab Corporation found that Americans, on average, believe it takes about $2.2 million to feel wealthy. Not $1 million, more than double. And here's what most people don't realize. The higher someone's income, the higher their definition of rich. It moves. It always moves. There's even research from Princeton University showing that emotional well-being rises with income up to a certain point and then plateaus. More money still helps, but the emotional boost slows dramatically. Translation: the first $100,000 changes your life. The jump from $1 million to $2 million? Psychologically smaller than you expect. Now let me tell you about someone I know. We'll call him Daniel. Daniel spent 18 years grinding. Corporate job, promotions, aggressive 401k investing, maxed out Roth, bought a house early. At 45, his net worth crossed $1 million. He thought he'd feel free. Instead, he felt anxious. Why? Because $650,000 of that was home equity. $280,000 was in retirement accounts he couldn't touch without penalties. He had about $70,000 liquid. So technically a millionaire, but functionally, he still needed the paycheck. This is where people get frustrated. And honestly, this is the part that annoys me. We obsess over net worth headlines instead of cash flow reality. Let's do the math. Say you have $1 million invested, not counting your house. Using the classic 4% rule, that gives you $40,000 per year before taxes. After taxes, maybe $32,000 or $35,000. In many U.S. cities, that doesn't even cover rent. So when someone says $1 million isn't rich anymore, it's not entitlement, it's arithmetic. Now you might be thinking, okay, but most people don't even have that much. Isn't this out of touch? Fair. According to the Federal Reserve's Survey of Consumer Finances, the median net worth for American households is far below $1 million. So yes, statistically, $1 million is significant. But your brain doesn't compare you to the median. It compares you to your reference group. And social media quietly shifted that reference group upward. Instead of comparing yourself to neighbors, you compare yourself to startup founders, crypto winners, finance influencers. Your brain upgraded the scoreboard without asking you. And here's the psychological trap. When your target keeps moving, your nervous system never relaxes. You stay in low-level survival mode. You delay celebration. You justify lifestyle creep. You feel almost there forever. This is called hedonic adaptation. Your brain normalizes improvement and resets the baseline. It's like upgrading your phone. At first, it feels amazing. 6 months later, it's just your phone. The same thing happens with money. So what do you actually do? First, redefine wealth in terms of freedom, not status. Instead of asking, how big is my net worth, ask, how many years of expenses could I cover without working? If you spend $70,000 per year and have $1 million invested, that's about 14 years of runway at a conservative withdrawal rate. That's real power. Second, separate illiquid wealth from usable wealth. Home equity is not income. Retirement accounts are not emergency funds. Clarity reduces anxiety. And third, and this one is psychological training, force yourself to register progress. When you hit 100K invested, pause. When you hit 500K, pause. When you hit 1 million, actually acknowledge it. Because if you don't consciously lock in wins, your brain will erase them and move the goalpost. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Feeling rich is a neurological state. Being rich is a math equation. If you only solve the math, you might still feel broke. If you only chase the feeling, you'll overspend trying to manufacture it. The real game is align your financial math with your psychological expectations. That's when peace starts. So I want to know, what number do you think would actually make you feel secure? And more importantly, have you ever stopped to calculate whether you're already closer than you think? If this hit you, subscribe. Because most people stay financially anxious forever, not because they don't earn enough, but because no one ever taught them how their brain distorts money.